Hello everyone, my name is Abraham Dixon and I'll be your MC for tonight. Welcome to Troop 136's Court of Honor. Would you please stand as the Jazz Scout Patrol presents the colors.
Scouts, attention. Color guard, forward march. Color guard, hold. Color guard, post the colors. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
2. Color guard, return post. Color guard, about face. Color guard, forward march. Color guard, hold. Color guard, about face. Color guard at ease, scouts at ease.
Alright. Please remain standing while our senior patrol recites the Scout Law.
A scout is trustworthy. A scout tells the truth. He keeps his promises. Honesty is a part of his code of conduct. People can depend on him. A scout is loyal. A scout is true to his family, scout leaders, school, nation, and world community. A scout is helpful. A scout is concerned about other people. He does things willingly for others without pay or reward. A scout is friendly. A scout is friend to all. He is a brother to other scouts. He seeks to understand others. He respects those with ideas and customs that are different from his own. A scout is courteous. A scout is polite to everyone regardless of their age or position. He knows that good manners make it easier for the people to get along together. The scout is kind. The scout understands that there is skill in being gentle. He treats others how he wants to be treated. He does not harm or kill. The scout is obedient. The scout follows the rules of his family, school, and troop. He obeys the laws of his community and country. If he thinks the rules and laws are unfair, he tries to have changed them in an orderly manner rather than disobey them. The scout is cheerful. The scout looks for the bright side of life. He cheerfully does tasks that come his way. He tries to make others happy. The scout is thrifty. A scout works to pay his way and to help others. He saves for unseen needs. He protects and conserves natural resources. He carefully uses his time and property. The scout is brave. A scout can face danger even if he is afraid. He has the courage to stand up for what he thinks is right, even if others laugh at him or threaten him. The scout is clean. The scout keeps his body and mind fit and clean. He goes around with those who believe in living in the same ideals. He keeps his home and community clean. A scout is reverent. The scout is reverent towards God. He is faithful in his religious duties. He is respectful of beliefs of others. 2.
Please welcome Dr. Will Freeman for his presentation of the Wood Badge beads. And please sit down.
We are here today to recognize Michel for her commitment to scouting and her accomplishments resulting from the Wood Badge experience. Beading, the founder of Boy Scouts, began the training of adult scouters in 1911 by organizing a series of lectures. In 1919, he further advanced in scouting training by devising and instituting the Wood Badge experience. He said, one of the purposes of Wood Badge training is to get scouters to think about the practice of scouting, to meet, to exchange experiences, and to live together in the spirit of the Scout Oath. Wood Badge, while different in every country, is a worldwide training program found in over 100 countries. Today, Ashley joins tens of thousands of scouters across the world to share the learnings and recognition. Wood Badge is designed to be advanced leadership training for scouting's adults at the unit, district, council, and professional levels. Taught through the living experience of a scout troop employing the patrol method. The Wood Badge program consists of 2 phases. the training phase, and the application phase. The training phase is set in an indoor and outdoor environment where participants partake in 5 days of classroom and hands-on learning activities that we did at Camp Avondale. The application phase involves the participant's commitment to complete a set of personal goals relating to his or her scouting position. This commitment is known as the Wood Badge Ticket. In addition to strengthening the program in which the participant is involved, the ticket provides the opportunity to practice and demonstrate a working knowledge of the leadership skills presented during the course. When the participant has fulfilled the terms of his or her ticket, the Wood Badge recognition is presented. Ashley, you have accomplished many things since you arrived at the training site and began your Wood Badge experience. In the course, you were introduced to many leadership and scouting skills, and you wrote a ticket that was your commitment to put into practice what you had learned. You also set certain goals, which you expected to accomplish. During the application period, you were coached and counseled by a scouter, and together, you evaluated your progress. Finally, you and your coach or counselor agreed that you had reached your goals. Ashley, you've accomplished 5 goals that have made an impact to the scouting movement in our scouts. Would you do me a favor and do this for the crowd? Tell me which one of your tickets was the most memorable for you or for your unit.
I think probably the most memorable one was creating a series of YouTube instructional videos that are meant to help other scouters even when I or others are not physically present. Some of them were actually videos of the University of Scouting courses that I also taught, which was another part of my ticket, was to teach at Sachi. And I also made them available on YouTube and on our unit's websites.
Awesome, thank you. Staff, Wood Badge staff, starting on the end, would you state your name and your course, what you did in the course, please?
My name is Robert Bishop, and I was the course historian.
Stephen Davidson, I was the course mentor.
Rob Bourgeois was the assistant scoutmaster over troop guides.
David Broussard, troop guide.
Bourgeois.
More than welcome. I'm okay with that.
I've had a really long day at the scout shop. Kristen Bourgeois, and I was Ashley's troop guide.
And I'm Dr. Will Freeman. I was the Scoutmaster of the course, or the course director.
Oh, wait.
Jason Morrow, quartermaster.
The man who fed us all.
Amen.
Please present the regalia.
The Wood Badge Woggle. Wood Badge Scouters the world over are recognized by a 2-stranded leather woggle.
Meaning of the beads. The wood badge is named for the badges of wood given to those who successfully complete the entire experience. The badge consists of 2 wooden beads worn on a leather necklace around the neck. These are a replica of the bead necklace obtained in 1888 by Beading while he was serving in the military in Africa.
The meaning of the neckerchief. When Wood Badge started in 1919, W.F. Dubois McLaren, the commissioner in Scotland, purchased Gilwell Park near London, England, and presented it to the Scouting Association as a training center. We honor him by wearing a patch of the McLaren hunting tartan upon the neckerchief.
Please present the regalia to Ashley. We also have a certificate suitable for framing. And lastly, a memento to carry with you at all times to remember your commitment to scouting. It has been said that Wood Badge is the peak scouting training experience. This may be true, but it is much more. It is a commitment to lifelong learning, a commitment made by a candidate towards service to scouting and its ideals, and to oneself. Every scouter accepted for a Wood Badge course subscribes to this commitment both in words and in deeds. In the words of Beading Powell, in every country, the aim of the scouting training is identical, namely, efficiency for service towards others, and with such an object in common, we can, as an international brotherhood of service, go forward and do far-reaching things. The Wood Badge Award carries with it a certificate that we gave you that reads, Wood Badge, given by Boy Scouts of America in recognition for completing the National Wood Badge requirements, and is generally signed by our Scout executive here at the office. And now we'd like to invite you to congratulate the Scouters for your completion of the Wood Badge course. Thank you. This concludes our ceremony.
And now, please welcome David Broussard on his presentation on character and investment.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I can't believe Will didn't mention that Wood Badge is open to any adult. It's an adult training. It's not just for scouts. They do have a lot of professionals in town that do come and participate in it. It happens every 2 years. There's a course beginning in February of 2024. And as a parent or an adult scouter, you're all welcome to begin and take part in that program. My name is David Broussard. I am on the Struma Area Council. I'm a Vice President of Development. I work under Matt Caillet. He is our president, and we've got a board of 40 members. Under development comes what they all call the old Friends of Scouting, or investment in character now is what we call it in our council. So that's what we're going to talk about today. The first thing I want to do is give your Scoutmaster, or patrol leader, senior patrol leader. Give him his ribbon for Troop 136. Put on his flag. I know you have a ton of stuff on here. Yeah, as last year, participant level, y'all got to a certain level. That's just a big thank you, real thank you for that. I did see this troop. Like, I went around at Camporee and saw Troop 136 at Camporee. I did some judging on campsite. Sorry guys if you weren't a perfect score, but I think you were a perfect score when I did your campsite. But they do a great job. These are great scouters. Y'all got great leaders in this troop. I know the Davidsons for a long time. They are fantastic towards scouting and have been in scouting for years and probably continue being in scouting for more years. But they have been a wonderful family for scouting. One of the things that we want to mention, scouting doesn't do it. There's many people that help with scouting. We have our large donors that help, but our parents are a big part of the mix, and we need our parents and we need their financial involvement with scouting. I know you're passionate about scouting. You wouldn't have your sons here and your daughters next door here at scouting. I'm a homer in scouting. I have 2 brothers that are Eagle. I'm an Eagle. My son's an Eagle. I have 3 sisters that got the highest award in Girl Scouting. I've got 4 nephews that have got their Eagle. So we are definitely a fan of scouting. We know the advantage of scouting. And I tell friends that when we're talking to people, we talk to a lot of corporate guys and try to find out, we can get them to participate with scouting and be a partner in scouting. That we are seeing this year is a more exciting year than we've had. Some difficulties in scouting. There's some national issues with scouting, but this year we saw more funds come in for scouting, more participation in scouting, and so to me, there's a lot of green shoots happening out there. Sounds like a business term, but there's a lot of green shoots in scouting, and we're getting very positive about scouting. We've got a new scout executive now. So one paid employee, Michael Beer. He is fired up on this council, and he is excited about doing things, and he's not going to do things like this. He's going to do things like this. He's going to put effort into it. He's going to lean into it. He's going to do everything at a higher level. So we are very excited about having him with us, and he just came on within the last month here. I'm here tonight to ask you, I have to read this part, for your financial support to keep scouting alive and well. Let me explain how scouting is funded. Registration fees just collected at Recharter go to our national organization. Scout Life magazine fee covers the subscription. PAC dues cover your awards and expenses at the PAC level. Council programs fees help defray our day-to-day operation expenses, but does not cover it all. Your support helps us maintain Camp Avondale, as you just think of the basics, this light bill, gas, cutting the grass maintenance, roundup supplies such as posters, signs, flyers, operations, the local scout shop, and the scout office. Some councils have a 3 or 4 hour drive to their nearest office or shop. I encourage, just recently we had a capital campaign and improved the Avondale facilities with a new climbing tower and a sailing complex at Lake McKee to support our scouts' outdoor experience. If the troop hasn't done the sailing yet, you'll need to put that on the calendar for sometime in the next 6 months or so. It's a nice complex with great equipment, brand new equipment, slightly to not use that much, maybe 2 or 3 times if we had people out there, and it's a nicer, there's 2 nice donors in town that actually sail competitively, and they wanted to continue that tradition and make sure people use that scouting facility. It is a fantastic facility. They'll need to schedule that on the calendar. The last few years, one of the biggest expenses at Avondale is, and we talk about the light bill and the energy bill, but our insurance premiums on all those pieces of property out there, that's expensive. We're trying to, working on a master plan where we can kind of take down some of the buildings that were not being used and start investing into the newer buildings and managing that cost for our troops. Tonight, I'm asking for your pledge and commitment. It does not have to be paid tonight. To borrow from the Cub Scout motto, I ask you to do your best. And I also ask that 100% participate and give whatever level you can. We are continuing our past tradition, and for a $125 donation, you'll receive, price is right over here. This beautiful commemorative shoulder patch in the Scout Law series that can be worn by the Scouts in the uniform. This year, the point of the Scout Law is thrifty. For a $365 donation, we have our special shovel, I Dig Scouting. I've got one in my office, and every year you can get a little sticker for each year you put on there. It's definitely a compensation piece with clients that come through the office. Again, I ask everyone to please do their best and 100% participation. Please fill out the card that the gentleman passed out for everybody. And we can bill you at the end of the month, monthly, quarterly, whatever works best for you. Checks can be written to IAC, which is the Shroom Area Council, IAC. We are a nonprofit 501c3, and most should be able to take advantage of a charitable donation. If your company has a matching gift program, please visit with me afterwards. We want to talk about that. Please fold your cards and wave it to me and send it back to me, and I'll get it to me and I'll take care of it. I'm going to give it back to the MC. Anything I missed, Peter?
This troop has a strong history of supporting the council, both from a volunteer basis and financial basis. Please, let's continue that tradition and give. It helps all of us, helps our boys. If we don't support scouting, who's going to? You're here.
So one of the other things to do, I'm going to finish with that. The other thing I just want to FYI is that we do have an annual Scout golf tournament that we have our sponsors do. We have about 72, 80 golfers last year at our first annual, and we netted like around 22 or so, but we want to get around 30, 35. So if you have anybody, you have a corporation, or you've got 4 friends that want to golf and play golf, you can always go online, IAC website, and take a look at that. We'd love to have you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, sir.
Now we'll be inviting some scouts to talk about some of the outings we've been on since the last Court of Honor. Would Tommy Berthon come to talk about Ship Island?
So Ship Island, we went to the Ship Island, Mississippi. We kind of hung out on the beach. We got to tour the fort, and we also got a little presentation on like what life was like as a soldier back during the times of the colonies and things like that. Not colonies, but like back during the Civil War times and things like that. Pretty fun camp out.
Thank you. Would James Walsh come and talk about the 5 Lakes Summer Camp?
At 5 Lakes, it was really fun. Although some days were like over 100 degrees outside, we had a lot of fun. We also ate very well too. We went swimming every single day at the lake, did kayaking and canoeing, and there was also a rope swing there. We also got a lot of requirements done. Overall, it was just a really fun camp out.
USS Alabama trip?
Alright, so we went on the USS Alabama. If you didn't know, it's a boat, like a big boat. It's got like these guns that we point that way. It's really cool. We played hide and seek. We had to stay in pairs, but it was still pretty fun. Me and Mr. A here were the seekers first time, and then they all hit very well. So
Took us a while.
it definitely did take us a while. But overall, we ate, we had pizza, it was pretty good. We had fun running around and exploring the boat.
Air museum too.
The air museum was also very fun. A lot of cool planes. I know some of them were on simulators that they had there. It seemed very interesting, but I didn't go on one. But I think overall the camp out was pretty fun. Had a lot of learning experiences. Did jump off the boat, which was nice. We had cardio.
Thank you, Aiden. And now, please welcome our Philmont truck leader, Archer Pounders, to talk about the Philmont truck.
So if you're not familiar with Philmont, it's a 12-day trek through the backcountry of New Mexico, north of Santa Fe. Definitely the highlight of my summer. We spent about 14 days total in New Mexico. 2 of the days were in Albuquerque. So we got the tour at first, and then have a rest day at the very end as well. Obviously, it wouldn't have been possible out there without the youth leadership as well as the adult leadership who guided me and taught me a lot as well. For youth leadership, we had Jonah McCary as chaplain's aide, Joseph Aguilar as he did a great job, I do have to say. Yeah, so I think we did about 75 miles plus. More? Definitely always more. Most definitely taxed what we could do, and it was a good trip to see what we could do physically, and challenge our team building principles as well. The bonding that we experienced and the memories that we made will definitely last us a lifetime. It's the best one-of-a-kind, one-off, once-in-a-lifetime experience I've ever had. Luckily, both Michael and I have actually been twice. I do have to say the second time, this most recent time was better. So. Which one? Anyways.
All right. Thank you, Archer. If you attended the recent USS Alabama trip, please stand up and receive your commemorative patch. Please line up in the front here. We will now be awarding the merit badges that our scouts have earned since the last court of honor. When you hear your name called, please stand up in the front and receive your merit badges. Joseph Aguilar, geology, archery, aviation, and rifle shooting. Michael Aguilar, personal management, personal fitness, and citizenship in the nation. Ben Bailey, citizenship in society, communication, citizenship in the community, family life, personal fitness, and hiking. Hummingbird Thong, personal fitness, emergency preparedness, citizenship in society, camping, and citizenship in the world. William Busenlinger, fingerprinting, healthcare professions, public health, scouting heritage, and traffic safety. Edward will be awarded his on a later date, but he earned first aid, family life, fingerprinting, disabilities awareness, citizenship in the community, aviation, rifle shooting, safety, search and rescue, and reading. Nicholas Conti earned citizenship in society, personal fitness, emergency preparedness, and personal management. All right. Jude Cronan earned citizenship in the world, chess, and earned his religious emblem. Ben Dixon earned shotgun shooting, astronomy, and automobile repair.
Ben Dixon.
Evan Gilba will also receive his at a later date, but he earned personal fitness, citizenship in the world, fishing, emergency preparedness, and camping. Andrew Heltz will also receive his merit badges at a later date, and he earned personal fitness, citizenship in the community, communication, citizenship in society, and family life. Connor Maitens earned insect study, leatherwork, first aid, citizenship in society, canoeing, personal fitness, plumbing, railroading, and swimming. And he is also not here. And lastly, I, Abe Dixon, earned citizenship in society, citizenship in the nation, and family life. Not lastly, Jonathan McCary earns emergency preparedness, personal fitness, aviation, camping, and automated maintenance, and search and rescue. Archer Pounders earned family life, citizenship in society, and personal fitness. Jacob Smith earned communication. Garrett Spillman earned energy, first aid, Indian lore, citizenship of the community, earned his religious emblem, the firemanship, and totemship. And lastly, James Walsh earned communication, first aid, and fire safety. We will now award the advancements that have been earned since the last Court of Honor. Will Mr. Stephen please come forward to present the rank of Scout?
No. I never told you yes. The rank of Scout is the beginning of the long road to Eagle. The Scout has to show that he understands and is willing to live by the Scout oath, law, and Scout motto, Scout slogan, and the outdoor code. They then have earned the rank of Scout, which means that they are now a certified member of the Boy Scouts of America and now proudly wear their Boy Scout uniform. Would Noah, Aiden, Garrett, and Jude and their parents please come forward to receive the rank? Now come on up here. Sit and Cub Scout. I don't bite. Too bad. That's Jude. I'll give that one to you, and then I'll give y'all some instructions here in just a minute. Y'all weren't supposed to have, 37 of y'all get 8. Hand that one to you, Dad. And then Noah. All right. So y'all get to come be in the front, and then I'll come over here. Now, y'all take up the front. That's it. No, I had to find where I was. So, the troop is proud to award you the rank of Scout, and I ask that the parents pin your new rank pin on you. So that's the big pin. The big pin in the back. Anywhere on you, as long as he doesn't draw blood. Just pin. To honor the time and effort your parents have given you in scouting, please pin the small pin on your mother or father, young men. No blood. All Ashley here. You don't want to get blood on it?
Scouts not suggesting I give up.
Good job.
No, you got it. Let's give them a round of applause. Now make it see.
Now, please welcome Mr. Dixon as he presents the rank of Tenderfoot.
Good evening. Get these glasses on, my vision's not so good anymore. All right, will Joseph Aguilar please come forward with your parent to receive the rank of Tenderfoot? All right, just you flying solo there? All right, I can cover it. There you go. All right. All right, the troop is proud to award you the rank of Tenderfoot, and we ask that your former Scoutmaster pin your new rank on you.
This is like the Bobcat when you put them upside down.
See if I can make him home. And I can say, Joe's been with the troop for quite a while, and we're excited to see him get Tenderfoot. And he went to a film off this summer, and he certainly didn't act like a Tenderfoot. He definitely had a lot of motivation, a lot of good energy, and definitely was a big contribution to our trek. To honor the time and effort that your parents have given to you in scouting, please pin the small pin on your mother or father when you get home.
You would show up object, son. That ain't happening.
Now, please welcome Miss Ross as she comes forward to present the rank of second class.
I'm going to stand over here because they're proud of it. So, wow, second class, there's all
the second class marks the halfway point in a scout's journey to first class. A second class scout has worked hard to improve his abilities and scouting skills that will eventually lead him to first class and will ultimately make him competent in the outdoors, both in knowing how to use it and knowing how to protect it. But more importantly, a second class scout has advanced in learning how to honor his promise to live by the scout oath and law. So, Edward Santani will present his layer. Shepard Pounders will present his layer. James Walsh, Aiden Simmons, and Joseph Aguilar, please come forward. You can draw blood this time?
Yes, I am.
The troop is proud to award you the rank of second class and ask that your parents pin the large pin on you in honor of this rank. And Scouts, we ask that you pin the small pin onto your parents in honor of the help that they've given you along your scouting career. And Joseph, you can take care of that when you get home. You get to pin two people when you get home. Let's give them a round of applause.
And now, please welcome Mr. Peter as he presents the rank of first class.
First class is probably one of the most important ranks in scouting. It marks a point where you've completed all your basic skills and you move onward to becoming a leader of the troop. Baden Powell, the founder of scouting, said, a boy does really not get the full value of scouting or scout training until he is a first-class scout. Will Everett Santani, Nicholas Conti, and Ben Dixie please come forward with your parents. Receive the rank. Parents, would you please pin the large pin on your scout? Scouts pin the smaller pin in recognition of what your parents have given to you. Give them a round of applause, please.
Now, please welcome Mr. Paul as he presents the rank of star.
You want to do it? Come on, man. The rank of star is taking a bold step towards Eagle. Your advancement obligates you to pass on the spirit of scouting which was passed to you. Let your willingness to do this be a pledge of your service and a sign of your understanding of the ideals of scouting. May this star badge be a constant reminder of the star of service that will shine to lead you to the trail of man. Let's see, we need Evan Gilbo, not here. Connor is not, Connor Mattins is not here. Jacob Smith, saw Jacob there. Jacob, can you bring your parents up? Come on, Mom. How you doing, Jacob? Mom, if you would, pin that onto Jacob, his new rank. Extra points for making him bleed. Jacob, for all the help that your mother has been, please pin that onto her. Congratulations, Jacob. Let's give him a round of applause.
Now, please welcome Mr. Walsh as he presents the rank of life.
Will A. Dixon, Archer Pounders, and Jonathan Meraki, please come forward with your parents to receive the rank of life. The troop is proud to award the rank of life and asks that your parents pin the new rank to you. To honor the time and effort your parents have given to you in scouting, please pin a small pin on your mother or father. Please congratulate these scouts that have made life.
Now, please welcome Mr. Peter as he presents Wilby Slinger's Silver Eagle Palm.
Actually, this troop had a young man make Eagle this year, Andrew Heltz. He's not here, he's at the seminary right now, so, but we did have every rank presented tonight, or earned this, already this year. Mr. Will, would you please come forward? Once you attain the rank of Eagle, you can continue to earn merit badges, and after you earn your 5 merit badges, you get a gold palm. After you earn 5 more, which makes 10, you get a silver palm. Congratulations for a job well done. Also, Mr. Will is getting recognized by the VFW, Veterans of Foreign Wars, for his contributions for Eagle. Each year the VFW solicits Eagles to submit their applications in, and they get ranked. He got first in the post, moved up to the district level, and then moved to the state level. He is awarded as the third place participant for all Eagles in the state of Louisiana. So I think there's a lot of recognition for that.
Thank you, Mr. Peter, and great job to everyone who either earned a merit badge or a rank since the last word of honor. Will the senior patrol come up for some announcements?
Right, so Fountain Blue Camp Out is going to be on September 15th through the 17th. Please sign up. Winter Camp, that's coming up in a short amount of time. December 27th through the 30th. We need a lot more participants because the sign-up sheet's not looking too good right now. How much is it, Miss Peter?
I forgot. The price goes up about mid-November, but I don't remember the price right offhand.
Right. And Miss Ross, will you come up for announcement?
So it's fundraising time. Help y'all raise funds for your scout accounts to pay for winter camp and those weekend campouts and summer camps and everywhere else that you want to go as a troop. So when you want to go to Philmont in a couple of years and everywhere else. So it's time to sell popcorn and Christmas wreaths. So if you want to order farms and you want to put money into your scout accounts that Mr. Jambroni keeps track of for you, come see me after the meeting. I've got the order forms. All right?
Miss Peter?
All right, if you've got investment in character forms, you can give them back to Mr. David, so we know what we've collected tonight. Please give and support scouting. I'll say the troop has a very strong history of giving. I think last year we were one of the top givers in the council. So let's see if we can continue that. Another way to earn money, LSU parking. For y'all that don't know, I run a program for the council, and we park cars at LSU home football games. It's a matter of guiding cars into the right parking places. It's not hard work. Get out there and work all-day shift. It's $90 per worker. If you work the half-day shift, it's $60 per worker. And you can earn a lot of money to help your scouting program by doing this. So if you want to do that, get in touch with me, and we will. I'll get you on board. It's sign up on an individual basis. Parents can work in addition to the scout. If the scout is less than 12, I need them to be paired up with an adult. It doesn't have to be your parent, but I need another adult that I can pair you up with if you're 11. So, but it's a good way to earn money for your scouting programs.
Archer has an announcement.
If you're in the OA Fall Fellowship is this second weekend in September, so make sure to sign up for that. Should be a lot of fun.
We will be holding OA elections in September in a couple of weeks, and I'll send out something there. When we hold elections, we need to have at least 50% of the scouts in attendance to be a valid election. So we'll send out an announcement of that.
Please stand as we end the meeting with the Scout Oath and the closing flag ceremony. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. 2. Color guard, please.
Scouts, attention. Color guard, forward march. Color guard, halt. Color guard, retrieve the colors. Color guard, about face. Color guard, forward march. Color guard, halt. Color guard, about face. Color guard, dismiss. Scouts at ease.
Thank you for coming out tonight. Again, great job to everyone who earned ranks and the Army badges. Have a good evening.